Oh, there you are, you little shit. Got any equipment? Why not? We'll go for someone's chest piece. It's exciting. They're freaking hiding in this little crate here. So, last time I played was when we had a big major plot change where we permanently lost our wind seraph and they got replaced rather obviously by Zavid, as predicted. Because why else would you expect such a specifically similar character to show up? And now we're coming on the Great Camelot Bridge, which seems to be more or less the final third of the game, probably. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I'm going the right way. I was stuck in the direction of going... Do I go left or right? I don't know. This is me starting a new session, of course. No, stop it. Leave me alone. Oh, hello. This is a populated bridge at the moment. Anything cool to look for? But yeah, I would say this is probably like the last third of the game, basically. Hello, crabs.
Look at that! All the way up here, even!
Get back, Rose! It's a Hellion!
What are you talking about?
That! The red creature, get away from it!
Seriously? It's just a crab.
Just nothing! Look! That monster has 8 legs!
As crabs do.
And big, fearsome pincer claw things.
Very crab-like.
And it's got a pointy shell, and the little ones are running around blowing bubbles, and...
Definitely a crab.
For real?
For real. They're fairly common creatures of the sea.
And for the record, they're delicious.
You mean to say that this thing is all over the ocean? Yeah, I had no idea. Ugh.
Seriously, your heads are full of the dumbest crap, and yet you've never heard of crabs?
Well, you might be the same if you lived your whole life in a mountain village.
Oh, weird. Come to think of it, I don't remember looking at what was below Elysia when we were there. But I thought Elysia was this big spire of mountain that was overlooking the ocean, so they would have known what the ocean was like, but I guess not. But yeah, so we finally got that Norman. Oh, hello, giant monster. We finally got that Norman that was stashed in that weird corner where I couldn't seem to find them. So that's taken care of, at least. But yeah, I'd say this is arguably the last third of the game because first you had the big explore everything with Lailah. Not Lailah, shit, that's... I mix up Lailah all the time. We had our first companion character, and she's her first squire, and she wasn't strong enough. Alicia, there we go. And she got replaced after, I think it was like roughly a third of the game, she got replaced by Rose. And instead of doing that series of events, we were now like, let's go get these 4 shrines. And now that that's taken care of, I think we're doing our final power grab before we deal with Heldalf. And I think so. This is arguably the last third of the game. And as expected, just like that cliff in the war zone, we're crossing a big divider to a whole area we haven't had access to before. There'll probably be a whole series of zones. Also, of course, I'm gonna fight this thing. I just found it amusing that you could apparently walk past it. Hello, friend. You have power link to what? Oh, those guys. Okay, their weakness is fire. I may have the trick for this one. All right, so, hello. Oh, I'm already controlling her. Whoops.
What the? How did it get so big?
I'm actually at a loss for words. Wow.
It looks like arts are effective. Let's divide the party up and attack.
Good decision. Shows how many battles you've been through.
Look at him becoming a tactician of some kind. You're getting rude. Get away from me. I want to attack their little octopus friends, but they're kind of in the middle of a crowded area. So they're a little hard to access. So that might have done it. Try to do this tornado on them. Come on. Ah, his hitbox is pushing me back. Stop it. Stop it. Yeah, we'll get him. This doesn't look like a particularly difficult fight so far. I say as I'm getting nuked. Just heal myself up real quick. Oh shit. Let's get out of there. Danger. Oh, there goes our teammate. Alright. That fixes for that. It did say weakness fire, right? Yeah. I'm not imagining that. Let's quickly heal up a little bit. Am I not... Oh, I am doing it. Okay, for a second there I thought I didn't do it correctly. I couldn't see anything.
That was radiant, Edna!
Suppose I could learn from your level of reserve.
Everyone's leveling up again.
That was a difficult battle. Let's restore our vitality.
Right. We went through that guy from the front, so now there's nothing here. Right. I mean, we threw him from the back, so I didn't turn around and go back the way I was coming. It was pretty easy. Being straight up weak to 2 of our elements makes it pretty easy, I guess. So it's not much to worry about usually. Because they're just going to be constantly being hit by power hits and being being comboed and all that. There's something kind of cool about having that feeling of like, oh yeah, I'm coming up on the closing chapter of every game I'm kind of playing right now. We had a very overwhelming October-November period because so many things came out back to back, but now it's like, alright, we're in the last third of Zestiria. We're in the zone that makes up the second half, and it's probably the smaller half of Wasteland. I mean, like the last 3 chapters before the first ending of Disgaea, that's a lot of locations. I'll probably just arbitrarily explore one. I guess we're trying to go to Logren, and Logren is probably a city. We might as well take, oh, shit. We might as well visit the nearby town first. Just to establish a base of operations in this area. Even though it may not matter so much. Is that an enemy or just a random creature? There's elephants all around. Yeah, I'm sure everything's an enemy around here. Hello, plant. You're worth stat points. So here we have an actual change of locale that's pretty noteworthy. At first we went from a field to a forest to another field, so it wasn't that big, substantial, but now we're straight up in the desert near a beach. So there's a very abrupt and significant change in the visual design going on. Hello, guys, soldiers. What you guys doing here? There's been a report of attacks from an enormous elephant. There must be a rational explanation, however. A heat-induced hallucination, for example, or a herd of wild animals obscured by a sandstorm. There's always something explicable behind incidents such as these. Don't forget to check out our water supply, you hear? That's our lifeline. Or check on our... Oh, why are you telling me to do that? I'm not part of your troop. You should probably tell one of your actual subordinates that, or you're all going to die from lack of water. Well, that's your problem. I'm gonna go on doing Shepherdy things. Hanging out near weird flower scorpions? That's a bit concerning. What's going on over here? Are these just plants, or is this a landmark? Oh yeah, just cactus. Thought that there was something a little more substantial going on there. This game more or less nailed a lot of the music for sure. Oh, there's a chest up there. Oh, it's way out of my way. Yeah, we'll find our way up there at some point. We're looking at the backside of a cliff that I don't really have top access to unless I want to go for a trip first. I'm trying to remember though if whether there's actually been anything in any of those. Is this a landmark? No? Seems like a point of interest to me. I'm trying to remember if any of these chests have actually had items that seemed particularly important to me. I think I just grabbed them. I guess some of them are constantly replenishing my supply of healing items, so in a background sort of sense, it's definitely giving me what I need. Alright, let's find our way to town. It just seems like a logical first thing to do when you're establishing yourself in the new region of a game. You coming after me, birdie? Coming after me, birdie? Boom! Punch you in the face. They're called blade beaks. They're weak against earth, so I actually nailed that. Just randomly attacking with earth, and there's 6 of them.
They can't fly, but their beak is something
There's a lot.
to watch out for.
Is there a problem if it can't fly?
If it can't fly, it's vulnerable to earth. Yay! Here we go. I don't know if I explained this before or not, but at some point I did figure out that oh crap, I can't remember. Oh, focus. Focus is a stat that I was confused about a little bit, but because I kept forgetting what its purpose was. It affects your SC regeneration. I may have already explained that previously. No. Excuse me, sir. Personal space. Just gonna beat you.
Is it over? I'm kind of tired.
I know it's very exhausting to wave around an umbrella. Probably not a very aerodynamic weapon to beat people with, frankly. Oh well. She's had plenty of years to reflect on her own mistakes, so she's clearly decided that the benefits outweigh the negatives. Such as her previous speech about how all the Seraphs in the party, except for Mikleo, are specifically using items that benefit by kind of compensating for one of their weaknesses, like how she uses an umbrella when she's a rock-based unit, that kind of stuff. Hello, ruins. Anything left of you? Oh yeah, that looks like a place people still live in, probably. Oh, maybe not. That looks like... I can't tell if those are holes in the walls. Yeah, those are holes in the walls. This place is not doing great. But there's people outside, so the walls are still useful to someone, I guess. Can you believe it? They said there's a giant elephant that stomps around here and attacks caravans. They mentioned that at some point. I did see some giant elephants, but there was a whole bunch of them, so I don't think that's quite the same one. I guess those were just regular-sized elephants, which are in themselves giant.
Maven!
Old man!
Hey there, Sorey. Young lady. You look well.
Glad we found you. Have you learned anything about Malevolence?
Right down to brass tacks, I see. Nothing much, I'm afraid.
Listen, Maven. I do understand this infringes on the taboo. But Sorey is the only Sheperd we have right now. Please, I ask you to lend him your power so that he may walk his path without regrets.
Maven, you can really hear them?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Storyteller, we need you.
I see. So this man is the current storyteller of time.
Storyteller?
You must really be in a bind this time, huh?
I won't say we aren't.
I shall lend you my power. But you do know what that means, don't you?
Yes.
You're a scary one, lass.
Well, I'm lost.
Seriously. Lailah, Maven, can someone please explain what's going on?
Now, hang on a minute. Do you understand how momentous of a decision you're presenting me with here?
Wait a minute. Is this the taboo Lailah mentioned earlier?
That's correct. But as an explorer, I'll give you a bit of advice. If it doesn't all add up, the sensible conclusion is that you're missing a piece somewhere. Also, relics are not only to be found in ruins. Remember that.
Are you talking about the Earth and Historia?
It's true, we only got bits and chunks out of those.
What is it you know?
For now, just search and trust your hunches. Everything else starts from there.
You never could give a straight answer.
I'll be sticking around here. Come back once you're satisfied in your search.
Got it. We'll be back.
Thanks a lot, old man.
Alright, current objective seems to largely coincide with how we've been approaching most of these areas, which is just, I guess ultimately, just go check out everywhere.
The storyteller of time, huh? You knew about Maven too?
Well, you know, he just seemed like a storyteller to me. And when I confronted him about it, it turned out my hunch was correct. That's all.
He's pretty well known as a storyteller, especially among Seraphim who have been around for a while.
You could have told us about it, you know.
Well, it's also a taboo.
For both Seraphim and humans.
But what does that entail? Let's focus on collecting the Earth and Historia, Mikleo. Just hearing those stories probably isn't enough. So when you see with your own eyes, you can figure out the truth behind the myth, huh? That's what it's about. Isn't that right?
He does still have a star over his head. Something else going on? If it doesn't all add up, the sensible conclusion is that you're missing a piece somewhere. In other words, there is more of the past you must yet reveal. First, hunt down all the fragments of the history, even if it means scouring every ruin and every village on the continent. I will say, put here. When you think you found every one of them, return and find me. So am I actually required to find every Earth and Historia in order to beat the game?
I remember this place was in the Celestial Record.
Oh no, where was this place? That wasn't it? The random statues that were in the Celestial Record? Interesting.
That's a funny thing they've got here. A doll inside of a doll.
Oh? You see them a lot in the north. It's folk art.
You don't think... maybe it's meant to symbolize the relationship between Seraphim and humans?
Whoa, I wouldn't go overthinking it.
But look, they specifically chose this odd configuration. There has to be some meaning behind it, don't you think?
Undoubtedly. So what would you say it means then, having a human inside of a seraph?
Well, maybe it represents the distinct personality inside each seraph? No, hold on. Perhaps, in depicting a fanciful inverse of the typical seraph and human vessel relationship, it's meant to symbolize coexistence between the two. Zavid, is there anything inside the innermost doll?
Yes. Typically in the very core is... a plum pit.
A plum pit? Yes, a symbol, of course. But of what? A pit is a seed, a sign of rebirth, perhaps? But then, why a plum? True, some bloom in the spring, but...
I'm starting to get why you like toying with our boy Mickey here.
I know, right? In some ways, he's even more pure than Sorey.
Such rich philosophy. Very profound.
Oh, the trolling is hardcore and so happening, and never going to stop. Ah, rounded. How round it was, the roundest I've ever seen in my 2,000 years. Too round. It was as if a dream had once come to life, a dream of roundness. How should a mind react to such spherical perfection? I had to avert my unworthy gaze, such was its cosmic beauty. Who knew that Trizold Cave was home of such wonders?
Spherical perfection. You don't think it's Armadillon?
He said it was in Trizold Cave. Let's head on over there.
Did you really name an armadillo boss Armadillon? Oh my god. People are unwilling to pay these high prices. I was expecting it, of course, but it's still a blow. Since Horsa was destroyed, business has seriously trailed off. It's getting to the point where I'm going to have to seriously weigh my options. Horsa, huh? You know, my pa said he once sold an iris gem to a resident of that village. It's been ages since the place was destroyed, though. Wonder if whatever happened to that gem. Is Horsa that destroyed village we went to and we fought like ghost monsters? Because I think I already got that one. Unless Horsa's on this side of the continent. Honestly, I'm at a loss. I migrated over here just so I can afford to put food on the table. If the prices here go any higher, it won't even have been worth it. So everyone's having a great time here. Just a little bit of poverty and starving. No biggie. No biggie. Hello. I'm terribly sorry, but you wouldn't believe what it costs to get inventory out here. We've really no choice. It's fine if we need to shift the prospect of digging to new sites, but I'm sure you've heard about all the beast attacks on the roads lately. Who's going to arrange an escort for us? We can be out there on our own. Sounds like they could definitely use help wiping out the elephant just so they can have decent prices for their goods. Since everyone's under attack all the time and probably charges more for security. You wouldn't believe how much food and medicine cost these days. If you're thinking of stocking up on supplies here, I think again. That seems like a good incentive to never talk to any of the vendors in this town for now.
Can't you give us a break on the medicine at least?
Sorry, I'm already putting my life on the line.
Hey, mister, don't you know that you're getting ripped off?
I know, but in this region, traveling merchants are the only people we can count on.
But 5 times the market rate is just too much.
There's a rampaging elephant in Zafgot Moor that is attacking merchant caravans. The danger involved caused the prices to skyrocket.
If it's just an elephant, aren't there plenty of ways to deal with it, like running away or setting a trap?
But it has wiped out many cavalries and armed troopers.
Definitely sounds fishy.
Could you possibly be the Sheperd?
Oh, yes. My name is Sorey.
Oh my, we've heard a lot about you.
Your hope for this world. Please, do your best.
Please let us know if you need anything. I pray we can be of use to you.
Thank you. Just saying that means a lot.
I'm surprised at how pious they are.
That's how it's always been in Logren. They must admire and respect the Sheperd full-heartedly.
Even though they're in a state like this.
Isn't that where you come in, as the real Sheperd?
Looks like it.
Alright. Exploring sounds like fun and everything, but I think I should find my way to Zafgod more, since we're clearly getting a story momentum towards trying to solve this pipeline problem. I already talked to you. You hear more and more talk of wild creatures lashing out at travelers along the road. If you get it to the capital, my advice is don't come back. Oh, hello. Oh, I haven't seen one of you in a long time. I don't even slightly remember the voice I even slightly did for this one. I've wandered around the continents, going after hymns. I can't remember how many times I've shed my skins. I'm tired. Maybe this journey is a curse I've imposed on myself. Oh yeah, I made a new maps. I feel like we've barely seen them since the beginning of the game. Hello!
You're there, aren't you?
Yeah, thank you for pointing out her location right after I'd already clicked on them. Giving Edna that skill's really, really helping so much at us finding these things. I think she's helped me find 0 of them so far. Ultimately. Oh, hello. It's locked off, and this is a dead end. Ultimately, it does not seem to be as useful for detecting these things as the as Sorey's landmark locating ability. Although, to be fair, that ability is clearly it's locating things that are invisible aside from their landmarkiness. So as opposed to a Norman just being a little creature you can just click on. Right, I can't open these, right? Yeah. We need to get... I guess it must be somewhere around here we get access to opening those. Because I still can't open them anywhere. And they're all throughout this game, as if to taunt me. And they're so plentiful that I don't think I'm going to go back to find all of them. Because that sounds like a major hassle, actually, at this point. At first it wasn't such a big deal, but now I've covered so much game that... going back and checking every single purple chest I've ever been around sounds... There's probably like 20 to 30 plus ones to revisit. I don't know if they're actually worth it. So this is just kind of a dead end of this ruined tower-like area. Oh, it's locked firmly shut. There's nothing going on here. Alright. I'm glad that I walked all the way out here and lost my speed bonus. I'm definitely going to head back the way we came, I think. Because the opposite corner of the map was this little road icon that usually indicates you're going... Let's go ahead and rest at the end. The little road icon usually means it's another...
Sit here for a second.
What is it?
Just take a seat. So, you'll have a lot of Norman acquaintances, but don't seem terribly interested in Norman.
Well, I mean, we're just friends is all.
What the... Just sit down already. Lailah, you're underestimating them. Remember, we need to catch 50 of them or else.
You really like the Norman, don't you, Edna? You even got one on your umbrella.
You kidding me? I totally don't like them. Now, why won't you sit down?
The last time I sat down, it was to pull an all-nighter. That's bad for fair skin like mine, so good night.
Hey, sit down.
I'm gonna chalk that one up to be firmly within the territory of weird Japanese culture stuff that does not translate, because I'm like, what are you talking about? The concept is so foreign that like you'd have trouble getting someone to sit down. You're like, what is this? What's this conversation? Oh, hello, Norman. Okay, I'll give you this. I definitely only saw that because there was an icon on the map from Edna's power. So that one actually genuinely surprised me. Alright, you're a sneaky little Norman. There's 2 Norman in this town. That's a bit of a surprise, actually. I think we've more or less cleared this place out, though. I'll save our meager little bit of progress. And we're gonna head right back out. So there's a road icon right here, which symbolizes these big open fields. I'm not 100% sure, but since they're caravans, they probably are also in that other road icon down there. So I'm going to head back towards the Great Camelot Bridge entrance, and I'll head that way from there. Oh wait, never mind, we're already in Zafgod Moor. Right, this place is already called that. Okay. Still, it's probably in that open area, so I'm going to head down there anyway. Oh, and this little ruined town's probably Hirsch, I think they called it? That's probably where that, location of that other one...
That caravan-attacking elephant must be a Hellion.
Most likely.
I like hearing them hypothesize over things being Hellions or not, when it's like, yes, it's a Hellion. Literally, every problem ever in this entire game has been a Hellion. It's okay. We can just come to accept it. We don't need to argue about the merits of things anymore. But yeah, I imagine that big open field down there that leads towards the next area over is probably where the big elephant is. I'll go ahead and challenge this guy over here, but I don't think this is it. Elephant 3. Yeah, these are just elephants, right? Weakness is wind.
Oh, can't believe there's a hellion this big.
Its colossal size alone is a threat. Watch yourself.
Prepare yourself! I won't hold back! Nope!
Mikleo angry. I just wanted to try out some of this character's spells. He probably has all the same abilities that a previous character had. But I haven't had much chance to use them in combat yet.
So, did you regret making Sorey a shepherd?
Sorey is an admirable shepherd. How could I?
Do you think he can win against Heldalf and Mautelis?
Tell us! Shall I read your palms? Oh, you have girl trouble!
So it was that easy to tell, huh?
I think the problem that comes up from the dialogue, it's the inverse of the problem that happened when we first started the game. At the very beginning of this game, like the very, very beginning of this game, I had a weird performance problem where for some reason, despite being on a great computer and everything, the game was running at like half speed or something in a weird pace. And it led to weirdly stilted dialogue where everything had pauses between it, and it seemed like an awkward localization, like as if they were saying phrases that took longer to say in Japanese or something, and it was like weirdly stalling in English. But it turned out to just be a weird thing where the game was just like literally running at the wrong speed, but playing all the dialogue at normal speed, so there was spaces in between. I think the combat has the opposite problem, where whenever you finish combat, it's like they're talking normal speed because that's how dialogue works, but all the scenes are triggering literally the millisecond the previous line ends, like as if it's a rapidly edited YouTube vlog with jump cuts and stuff like that. So it leads to a weird situation where everything seems too scripted and unnatural. Hello, monster. Whee! I'm a lycanthrope. What do you got? Ow? So what are you guys weak against? Oh, fire. And physical. I may know a few people that have options for those. Oh shit, well there's your physical. Bend. I'd like you to bend over for your physical. There we go.
Indeed, that's the end of it.
19 grade. I allow the characters to trigger their mystic arts overly frequently, and have that turned on specifically because of the fact that you get big grade bonuses, and that boosts the area when you have the Lord of the Land established, so you get better benefits from that stuff. And so there's some reasons to just let that happen, but also I have a tendency to not use that type of attack basically ever on my own, partly due to the fact that even when I want to do it, sometimes I'm like, all right, B, right trigger, no, B, right trigger, no, damn, I'm trying to do it and it's not happening. Like, we've had enough of those scenes already throughout this playthrough of like, I'm trying to do the big finisher move, and I think I'm following the directions perfectly, and nothing's happening.
Looks like your hunch was right again, Rose.
Hope you like that one, because I got loads more bad feelings on the way.
Roger. Let's all keep our guards up.
We've got ourselves some kind of Medusa monster. Hello, friend. Yep.
We can't afford to hold.
Stheno. Fiend Aphodos. And he's probably higher than we are. Let's look for abilities that are strong against those types of characters. Looking for character types. No unit type abilities. Let's see. Looking for anti-fiend abilities. Oh, anti-fiends. Hellgate. Shredding vacuum wave in the crossing wake of a wind something servants. But it's also a wind ability and a fire ability, and I think this character is strong against those. No, he's not. Okay.
The Medusa again?
She's a similar type of hellion, but it's actually Stheno.
We need to watch her petrifying attacks, right?
There are limited ways to prevent petrification.
If you aren't wearing preventive equipment, just try guarding.
I figured I'd just let their dialogue go for a little bit, but let's figure out the exact move for that ability. Alright, I need to actually map any of these, because none of them are mapped at the moment. Let's see, so I normally map normal A to B, the healing ability. Let's do the anti-fiend ability as forward. We'll have it be down. For some reason, that comes naturally to me as a concept of being the Hellgate skill. I'll have Wind Lance be forward. Let's see, Vengeant Fangs is anti-beast. Guard Decay. No other specific enemy types being targeted here. But Radiant Heat is a... Ooh, Guard Decay is a paralysis and steel defense. That's status effects, and it's a physical, so it's another element to choose from. All right. Doing what I can here. Let's get those weaknesses going. So is he just... No elemental weakness here. Just not quite working out for me. Let's see. We should have an attack triggering in a moment here, I think. If I can build up properly. There it goes. That'll take a chunk out of her. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Not that much though, apparently. We tried. What's she doing? She's guarding. Oop. She's a violent one. There we go. Power hits are still happening. Alright, things are going alright at the moment. She's, yeah, more than half dead. Just be careful here. There we go. Nope. Ah, get off me. Aha, you're charging at nothing. I feel like I fought this boss already. Maybe are they reusing the Medusa design? I think we already fought the Medusa design before. Might have been in that one cave early on. Let's go ahead and try to trigger my anti... Oh, crap. She immediately paralyzed both of us. That's not good. Oh, and she killed me. Alright. Alright, she killed both of us. Good to know. I'm glad we could help. Basically just immediately screwed ourselves. Nope. Do what we can avoid to do what we can to avoid any paralysis coming our way. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, she's awful. That goes... God damn it. This game's a really big fan of having enemies that where everything can go wrong in a moment's notice.
But it's actually Stheno.
We need to watch her petrifying attacks, right?
Oh no, they remapped all of my abilities, didn't they? Oh, you son of a bitch.
There are limited ways to prevent petrification. If you aren't wearing preventive equipment, just try guarding.
Come on, Hellgates. Nope. There we go. Oh. We're doing it without Sorey this time. That actually didn't amount to much. Let's go ahead and bring Sorey back up. Oh no. Well, I screwed that up. Save us, friends. I was in the middle of a jumping attack. I'm so screwed. Ah. Well, so much for that. Hopefully he'll just get back up on his own. With a little bit of timeout. Come on. Uh-oh. Dodge out. Doing what I can to watch out for Gorgon's Eye. To dodge around it, because that's like her one truly dangerous thing, really. I don't think anything else about this fight's actually difficult, besides the fact that she can abruptly petrify and destroy us. But it seems like something you can dodge about. And with enough attacks, you can just kind of petrify them, it looks like. And just keep... Oddly enough, she becomes the one that's paralyzed. While being the character that can petrify people. She tried again. just trying to keep her busy here. Oops. Trying to make it go a little faster than that. Oh, I can't armatize with the petrified character. I tried. Uh-oh. Nope. Nope. Well, now he's been knocked out, so I can just heal her now. Heal him now. There we go. Oh, rude. Split up here. I think it actually helps to have people divided up because it's more people to prefer to try to target and fail to grab while everyone's individually trying to continually hit her with stuff. There we go. Yeah, not armatizing means enough people are hitting her that she was less likely to petrify us and destroy us. I think it works out in our favor. Oh no, I walked directly into that. That's a bummer. Nope. Oh, I used up all my SC. Way to go. Here's your weakness. Hello, friend. No, don't get. Did I get caught? I can't see anything. Oh yeah, I'm petrified. That's not good. I believe in you guys. Just keep hitting her for a while. Aw. Oh well. Edna's turn. Just keep hitting her. She can't live forever, damn it. I refuse. She is annoying. Come on, a little more. Rose, get back. She's petrified. She's not going anywhere. But because she finally got taken out, she was able to just armatize. There we go. We're keeping her busy enough now. Got her.
So much malevolence!
I believed in you! I threw everything away for you! Why? Why?
Sorey, purifier!
How could you? How could you choose her over me?
Oh, shoot!
If you're not confident, don't go after her. You'll just get yourself killed.
Sorey.
What's done is done. Let's go investigate the village.
Yes, there may be survivors that need our help.
What just happened?
It was like people in his family just died.
Looks like it. Pretty much all of them, one after another.
It couldn't have been coincidence.
Were they murdered?
Looks like we were watching Edward Elric, Heldalf.
So good.
I was gonna say Edward Elric's
Especially
mother.
after a battle.
Father. Jesus Christ, none of the words coming out today. We saw Heldalf, basically just start losing people and not being able to save any of them, and probably turn to Malevolence and what he's doing right now as a result of that. Is there anything else going on in this town, or is it just some broken buildings? I wonder if these are literally the same buildings, maybe even in the same configuration as we saw in the previous location. Because it looks like they just reused the location where we fought the three ghosts in another ruined city before.
Sorey, you were thinking about the Cardinal, weren't you?
Just for a moment.
If you're still unsure about it, why don't you go relax at an inn somewhere? I can make the problem go away.
What are you saying? You can't purify Hellions on your own.
But I can kill.
But that's...
Sorey, if you hesitate, the enemy will pounce on your moment of weakness. Hasn't Zavid been saying the same thing? I don't want any of us to wind up getting hurt by sympathizing with the enemy.
Are you saying that I'm holding the team back?
Yep.
Wait, Rose, Sorey's just...
Mikleo, not now.
I won't have second thoughts anymore.
Well, I'm not saying not to have them. But if you're gonna do it, then stick to it.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't need to be so worried about them. I feel like an idiot.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, you're not like an idiot.
That's not what she meant.
Hahaha. Wait, elf ears? I gotta see this one now. Alright, Mikleo, you get to wear the elf ears for a moment. Hello? Yep, that looks exactly what you'd think it would look like. A treasure from the mysterious race of elves. Can you, can it make you wise like them too? Let's see. Just want to see what some characters look like in these now. Oh my god, they look huge on him. Was not prepared for that. Yeah, the hair can definitely help hide some of it. She actually looks like a character design that would have those. Potentially. This might look weird. Nope, that's actually... It's when they have more hair that it looks less weird. I can't use it with the devil wings. Alright. Can't help but take a look at these. Where was devil wings? There we go. I like having those wings on. It more or less works. Definitely makes you look like a runaway Zelda character, doesn't it? I haven't tried yeah, you can't put a 10-gallon hat on someone like that. You can put bunny ears stabbing through his hat. That's worrying. I haven't made an attempt to add items to this character. The mask looks really strange. You can put a top knot just sticking out of the top of his hat. What a weird moment. Hair getting obscured by his hat, sunglasses. That's honestly not that out of line for him. That's... Alright. So there's definitely some token... That's actually not bad looking. There's definitely a lot of the token anime items going on here. The mask. Rosy cheeks on Zavid. Sideburns. Pipe. The pipe comes with its own customary mustache, the only way you're allowed to use a pipe. The backpack that our other friend is permanently using because she was using it last time I had her. They moved the corsage to his hat because he doesn't have a shirt to put it on. So many freaking options around here. Oh god, I don't want to give him a tail. I do not want to go back to Inuyasha at any point in my life again. Yeah, most of a lot of these items can't even be used by him. Could give him a sword, but that doesn't really fit because he already has his own weapons. Oh well. By and large, most characters in these kinds of games tend to be fully designed by the time you get them, so going in and changing things is usually kind of pointless. Where's this giant elephant?
I prepared the bottles.
It's supposed to be somewhere in the zone, and I kind of want to go find that before I close out this episode. Big open area, alright. We can check out this, there's almost an outlying area over here that they could be at, up on this ledge. It could also just be wandering around somewhere. Oh, hello. I found it. I believe that's the one. Alright, let's make this place a little bit better for people. Hello. Hyphant. Alright, resistance to fire, earth, and water. So that basically leaves wind. Alright.
What is up with that shining Hellion? Jeez, it looks so heavy too!
You'll writhe in agony if you get stomped by it.
Ready for dirty dancing?
Yeah, it looks like a bad thing to stand too close to, that's for sure. Alright. It's a dragon beast. Interesting. Alright. Do we have anti-dragon abilities at all? That might be a little hard. Beast. So, I want to use Vengeance Fangs, which I have mapped to left at the moment. Don't really have an anti-dragon ability. Wait, I should check my physical attacks. Oh, dragons. B. Press forward with B a lot, basically. Oops. Alright, so I can do a forward B combo if I want to use Magius for anti-dragon, or I could press left and A. Let's try the A one really quick. Oh yeah, it's the big fang attack we've seen. All right. Oh, look at you taking a lot of damage. All right, let's try to get him revived. Oh yeah, there's some damage to stack up while he's down. All right, he's gonna be counterattacking here probably. So let's heal real quick. Go for that weakness attack, the anti-dragon one. There we go. Gotta get that power back. He's a very staggerable character, isn't he? Oops. Completely failed at dodging that one. Alright. Edna? What do you have for Beast Dragon? Alright, Rock Lance. Not currently mapped. Let's do Air Pressure. Oh, this one doesn't really have an anti-thing, so let's do that for Rock Lance. So that's left, that's right, and A? Yeah. What about your physical attacks? Any oops. Any anti-dragon? Oh, dragons. Press right and B twice, basically. Or I can use Rock Lance, which is right and A. Alright, that's easy to remember. Let's get him back up. Alright. Oh, crap. He's about to attack me. Come on. Yeah, thankfully, he has a decent number of weaknesses here. And to get that SC back up. Come on. Let's just get out of here real quick. Oh, crap. That was a mess. Oh, crap. I didn't get to armatize. I was trying to armatize right there. If you have any ability to revive, please. Quickly, before this goes bad. Oh, he's coming right over here. He seems angry with me. He's so close to going down, right? Less than 1,000 hit points. Come on, buddy. There you go.
We're survivors, no matter the odds.
That could have gone bad at the last second there, when it was going so easily up till then.
How careless of me, turning into a Hellion.
Are you all right?
Oh, I must apologize for troubling you, Sheperd. My name is Alkin. You must tell me, what did I go and do?
Well...
You became an Elephant Hellion and started attacking merchants.
Oh dear.
That made things hard for the people in Logren. We wanted to do something to help.
Logren? Oh, those devout believers of the Sheperd. Is there no guardian seraph?
Not right now. But the people continue to practice their faith, even in such hard times.
It was the work of a Hellion. Don't blame yourself.
But nevertheless, I used to scoff at those humans for how easily they would become tainted with malevolence. And then I myself became a Hellion. And in my rage, I destroyed my very own followers. I'm ashamed of myself.
Hey, what's the use in crying over spilt milk? What matters is what you do from now on, right?
I'd wager you have a considerable amount of power, Alkin. Could we ask you to give your blessing to Logren?
We'll find a vessel ourselves.
I may be able to use the tower in Logren as my vessel. Assuming devout and pure humans have been living there.
Okay.
Please let me ask of you, so that I may atone.
Thank you.
Don't worry. We're sure it'll all be worth it.
Blessing for Logren region's been restored.
Let's go back to Logren and tell them that their elephant problems are no more.
Hopefully this will make things easier on them, right?
I hope so.
Their elephant problems are no more as I'm being attacked by an elephant right there. Alright, I'm gonna make my way down to this area first, just because there's definitely gonna be a save point, like right there. Because they always do that at the entrances to new locations. And that'll let me transfer back to that location relatively quickly, because otherwise I have to walk across this whole desert again. And that's already getting old a little bit. Oh no, there's no save point. Can I even go in there? I can. Alright, there's probably a save point on the other side. Plitzerback Wetland. Whoa, this one goes on for a while. Alright, let's investigate that little village-looking area that seems to be over in the corner there. It's marked as a green area, so there's gotta be save points around here somewhere, because it's a full zone and it's not considered to be a dungeon or a town, at least. Unusual that's underground, of course. Hello? We come all the way out here to do business. As you can probably tell, the boss has some peculiar ideas about commerce. There's a village in the Plitzerback Wetland founded by a saint, a holy woman. She must have been a bit funny in the head, starting a village in the back of beyond, mind.
A holy woman, huh? Terrifying.
Terrifying? Why?
A chaste young shepherd boy wouldn't understand, would he?
I guess not.
It is a somewhat unusual reaction to just being like, holy woman, I'm terrified. Alright, crossing Zafgot was just as tough as you'd expect, but my poor horse looks tuckered out. Alright. Probably want to head back next, although part of me also wants to just keep moving forward till I hit a save point. But either way, guys, thanks for watching like always. I think I'm going to go ahead and cut it off here. We've actually done 3 bosses this episode. I think we did the Kraken, we did the Elephant, and we did the Medusa. So 3 boss fights against major Hellions in one episode. I think that's a decent amount to do. I'll see you guys next time.